It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and we've teamed up with Budweiser Budvar, the official brewery of the Czech Republic, to, well, offer 10 kegs to give away on our Instagram account. So basically what you need to do is do a few things on Instagram to be able to win a keg of Budweiser Budvar. One of these 5 litre mini kegs. Budweiser Budvar, I was there a couple of months ago. I had the most fantastic time. When I was greeted onto the brewery site, they had whole cone hops growing from these this small hop field that they had in the brewery. A little bit of a demonstration of what they produce. So they only produce whole cone Saaz hops goes in the beer. It's only whole cone hops go in the beer, Saaz hops, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, so, and it's also 7 times the maturation of a normal lager. So it's matured for 7 times longer. Let's get this beer, should we get one out first though? I'm already having a bit of a dry mouth. So I'm going to do a bit of a beer review first with the keg. Show you guys how to open it and everything else with it. So first thing you're going to want to do, and this is very important. Now, I'm standing out here with my puffer jacket on. It's freezing cold in my conservatory bar. So I've had this keg sitting on this bar for 2 days. It's no more than 3 degrees in this bar this morning. Back door's open for acoustics. It's making it even colder. This keg is really lovely and cold. So you're going to want to cool it down. So when you bring it home, cool it down for 12 hours before you want to use it. Next thing you're going to want to do, I always pull the tap out first. So grab the tap. Whoa. Here it goes. Pull the tap out. Then on the top, turn the little plastic knob to the top and then turn the keg to depressurize it. You'll hear the hiss. There you go. You can already smell the aromas of the beer. You can already smell those whole cone hops. Slightly bring the keg forward, and then I'm going to do my very best here to do a Czech pour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this camera down a little bit. There you go. And then we're going to go. Yes, you can see that, I think. We're going to get the glass. We're not going to put it on a 45. I immediately put it on a 45 then. You don't put it on a 45. Straight down. This may look completely crazy to some, but this is a traditional Czech pour. Well, the best Czech pour that I can do. So you pour the beer. Straight down. Do you know, I reckon I could go all the way with this. I reckon I could just go all the way with this and pour the... Why not? If some of you watch my video of my time in the Czech Republic at the brewery, and you'll see me struggling to get this Czech pour right. Well, in my own bar, first time of asking, look at this. Absolutely tremendous. Lovely, lovely, crisp looking lager. Beautiful foam head. Tight foam head, slow moving carbonation, and it's an amber coloured lager. Now this is the Budweiser Budvar glass that I had from Brew London a couple of years ago. So it's the perfect glassware for this beer. But Budweiser Budvar, not to be confused with Budweiser in America. Lots of people confuse it with Budweiser in America. This is the traditional Czech beer. It's owned by the government. It's the official beer of the Czech Republic, if you like. The country's brewery, the Czech Republic's own brewery that they kind of own and they love. Fantastic. And it's only brewed, this is a fun fact, it's only brewed in Czech Budvar. So they got their own, like, I'll be very quick with this, they got their own stamp. So you see that stamp there on the front of that's their kind of official stamp on the keg. It's 5% ABV. 5% ABV. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, just wonderful. Takes me back a couple of months, sitting on the train, on the Budvar train, drinking Budweiser Budvar, making my way from Prague to Czech Budvar. Smells fantastic, a little bit spicy, lovely hop kind of aroma from the Saaz hops. And a little bit sweet from that malt. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. It's that lip smacking. Ah, so tasty. There's enough carbonation for the beer to push around the inside of the mouth, release, and that releases more of the flavour. It kind of gives the beer a bit of an uplift. The malt character is absolutely fantastic. A little bit of sweetness to begin with, and then you've got that fantastic Saaz hop bitterness on the back end. It's a beautiful lager. And I want to say at this point, I know I'm giving away, or Budweiser Budvar, we've joined forces with Budweiser Budvar to give away 10 kegs on our Instagram account. But this is in no means, this is by no means a financial thing. I've not made any money from this. I've got very good connections with Budweiser Budvar. They're good friends of mine, so we've decided to get together and do a giveaway. There was no kind of, this is not like a paid promotion push from myself. This is, I know them, they know me. We thought it'd be a good idea round about Christmas time to get together to offer a 10 keg giveaway. So let me talk about that 10 keg giveaway then. So what you need to do, follow Budvar UK on Instagram, like the Budvar giveaway post, write 2 key facts why Budvar stands out on an Instagram comment. So if you remember the things I said earlier on about maybe the maturation, or maybe the hops, or maybe, you know, where it's only brewed and what it's confused by, and is it the people's beer of the Czech Republic? I've given you a lot of key facts there, but you know, I like to help people out in life. And then the other thing to do is to tag a person who you would think would love a keg of this Budweiser Budvar traditional original Czech lager. And that's all you need to do. So make your way over to Budvar UK, do those quick simple things. It'll probably take you no more than a minute, and job done. You might be in with a chance of winning a keg of Budvar. Honestly, it's delicious. Now, believe it or not, when we were on the train to Budvar, I showed Redeem, my friend Redeem at Budweiser Budvar, the post. I've already reviewed this, Budweiser Budvar, but it was the old branding on the 5 litre mini keg. And to be honest with you, it's such a long time ago that I can't quite remember the review, to be honest. I know I did it, I know I bought a keg of it, and I know I enjoyed it, but I know so much more about the beer now. Opening this keg, putting it in the right glassware, getting the aromas, getting the taste, being at the brewery, meeting the head brewer, Meeting the retired head brewer who is now a wonderful tour guide at the brewery, who does this. Got it wrong. I can't do it. I tell you, the guy was amazing. The guy, that retired head brewer, had so much fun at the brewery that day. But yeah, I know so much more about the beer now. I know so much more about the brewery. It was actually nice so I was drinking bottles of the Budvar. I've been drinking bottles of it since I went to the brewery. So every weekend, I had such a nice time at the brewery that I've been buying Budvar just to kind of like relive the whole experience. But this tastes... Now, I wondered, because I haven't had it for so many years, I wondered how it would taste in the keg, in the mini keg. I can honestly say that this is as good as drinking it at the brewery. This is as good as drinking it at the brewery. Or drinking it in the bars in Prague or Czech. It tastes the same. It's a fantastic keg, so it's really worth your time just to pop over to Instagram and try and win a keg of this stuff. It's a beautiful beer, and I'm ready to rate it. I will always have a lot of fine, happy memories from visiting the brewery. I learned a lot while I was at the brewery. I learned a little bit more about lagering, and I learned a little bit more about myself, really, and how much I like lager, how much I've kind of like shifted from drinking just a few years ago, absolutely kind of like just loving New England IPAs. I love New England IPAs, but I've learned over the last few years to love lager and to enjoy lager. And that there's more to lager than just kind of like mainstream big conglomerate companies that are... It's watered down lager. It's not great lager. I've learned to love good quality lager. It's been a bit of a building block process for me. It's been a bit of a kind of a difficult journey because there are so many bad lagers out there. But when you get a good one, like this, then your journey can start. It really can start. It might take a long time. To drink top quality lager and really enjoy it and really understand it. But my suggestion would be, if there's a brewery near you that produces good quality lager, and if they've got a brewery tour on where the head brewer's willing to take you around and explain, then it goes a long way. It goes a long way to helping your understanding of just good quality lager. I'm ready to rate it. I absolutely love that. What I'm gonna do is turn the tap off now, and I'm gonna save this for the Stone Crow virtual pub tomorrow night, Friday night, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna save the rest of that keg, and I'm gonna have a jolly good time with all of you local people who come in and join the Stone Crow virtual pub. But I'm going to rate it. I think it's fantastic in the keg. It really is terrific. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crow's 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.